Hey guys, my name is Sarah Greathouse, and I serve as medical instructor for Anita Salas Production. We are a licensed nonprofit producer here in New Mexico, and we started in 2016 with our first dispensary in Roswell, and now we are currently about to open our 10th, 11th, and 12th dispensary here in the next month or so. What I wanted to come here today to do is just basically spread awareness for breast cancer. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in American women, except for skin cancers. Currently, the average risk of women in the United States developing breast cancer sometime in their life is about 13%. That is 1 in 8 chance, based off of American Cancer Society. So with that being said, and this being October, we wanted to introduce the Anita Salas Memorial Fund. And I wanted to just go ahead and take a little bit of time to visit with Diane and Consuelo. And these are 2 women that are volunteers of this organization. And their mission statement basically is to assist underserved women in New Mexico in the treatment of breast cancer. So ladies, it's nice to see you today.
Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely. We're so excited. So I just wanted to give you guys the chance to talk about your incredible foundation and ways that we can try to assist in supporting you guys.
Anita Salas was this incredible woman in New Mexico who started in the 80s and 90s of encouraging all women to get mammograms and pap smear tests. She was for women's health, and in those days many women did not. It wasn't as common as today to have a mammogram or a pap test, and women were getting diagnosed with these cancers at later stages even, and so she was a public health worker,
A grassroots worker.
Grassroots for sure, and she went out and she really helped New Mexico get our numbers up for helping women get mammograms and pap tests at no cost. But then she found out they were getting diagnosed with cancer, and there wasn't free cancer treatment. There were free mammograms and pap tests, but not cancer treatment. And she started a fund called the Drive for Life, which was golfing. And everybody would go out and they do these golf tournaments and make money to help all these women diagnosed with breast cancer.
So she started by raising a few dollars for that purpose.
Grassroots. Then sadly, Anita Salas passed away, and we renamed the fund the Anita Salas Memorial Fund. It does the same thing it did then, but we do more than golf tournaments now. We've grown in leaps and bounds, but we're still, I would say, a little Anita Salas Fund. We're still grassroots and small, but we are sustainable, and we maintain and grow.
So it's been around for 20 years now, right, Diane?
Yes, 20.
Which is a long time for a very small, tiny fund, and it helps women all over the state of New Mexico, from the far north all the way to southern New Mexico, Doña County, Chaparral, all those areas. So it has a wide reach.
Every small little nook and cranny of New Mexico towns you've never heard of, we've helped women. And we include men. If a man has breast cancer and calls us, we've always helped men as well. And Anita Salas's daughter is on our board, and she's kind of our champion and she's a nurse, and so it goes generation to generation.
That is so wonderful.
So should I tell?
And the proceeds typically help to pay for medical bills, is that correct, for your patients?
Right, what we do is the donations that we all have all volunteers, so there's no overhead in terms of staff payment or anything like that. 95 cents out of every dollar that Anita Salas gets goes directly to provide co-payments, help with deductibles, upfront costs, treatment-related fees. For example, if somebody needs to travel from Raton to Albuquerque to get a treatment, we'll help them pay for a hotel, for example. Lymphedema garments, medications, lots of medications for women for their cancer-related treatment, obviously. So yeah, we're really proud of the fact that 95 cents out of every dollar raised goes to actually help women.
That is so incredible.
Thank you.
That is wonderful.
Sometimes the biggest thing we do is help keep a woman's insurance, so we'll pay their premiums while they go through breast cancer treatment because they're not working and they can't pay their health insurance. And for uninsured women, we will negotiate fees with doctors. We get women into treatment who have no health insurance. We open up doors to access to care and break down barriers. We have many wonderful doctors in this state that will do a mastectomy at a very low cost because we've called and asked and negotiated that fee.
That is so incredible, because I can't imagine at that time in your life being able to be your own advocate. You guys are advocating for them when they're clearly under a lot of stress and hard times. So that's just really wonderful to advocate for them as well.
Anita Salas has an amazing reputation. I'm newer to Anita Salas. If you pick up the phone and call one of our partners anywhere around the state of New Mexico that recognizes the name, we're able to help women get in the door, sometimes even without an upfront payment. Sometimes we do help with payments too, but they know by reputation that we will help the women get through their treatment. So they're more open to helping women who are underinsured, have no insurance, get them started, get them comfortable with the system, so that they will follow through with treatment. And we make them feel supported so that they will know that we're there for them too when the bills start coming in, which is really important because it's stressful, very stressful, and sometimes crippling.
No, that is so incredible. And so one thing that we have tried to do to team up with you guys and your organization to not only raise awareness, but also raise funds, we have created these shirts. We have them in black and white, and it's a beautiful picture of a female, and it says "Together We Fight." So what we're going to do is the t-shirts are $10 a piece, and every $4 of every sale of shirt is going to go towards your organization. And then we also created a pink edible, and $1 of the proceeds of every one of those sales is going to go to your organization as well. And so we're really hoping that in all 10 dispensaries that we have open throughout New Mexico, we're really hoping that that's going to help raise awareness and also raise some funding for this incredible organization that we are just so thankful to be able to partner with you guys. And so I wanted to also say that on October 30th, our Eubank location is about to open, and currently it's running under the name Pathology, and it's at 5200 Eubank, Suite A2. So on October 30th, Diane is actually going to be there and have a booth starting about 1 o'clock and probably stay throughout the rest of the business day. It's closing at 7, but we're really hoping to be able to sell shirts, to raise awareness, and Diane will be there to personally speak to people if they have any questions, or if you are a patient with a diagnosis, just any way that we can possibly help our patients throughout the entire state. And this is an opportunity that Diane has taken on with the Anita Salas Memorial Fund in order to just take some time to be present there personally in that Eubank location. So I'm so thankful for you to take time out of your day to be there and have a booth there, and I'm really, really hopeful that this is going to be a positive thing for the Anita Salas Memorial Fund.
Well, we cannot thank Pecos Valley Productions enough for
The beautiful t-shirt design.
oh my God,
Amazing.
for this podcast today, and for your hearts. You, Sarah, and everyone we have met have the biggest hearts to give back to the community, to be a leader in community unity, and we're just so grateful. Thank you.
Well, I am so thankful for the opportunity. It is really a blessing for our company to be able to, spread awareness for our patients out in New Mexico. That's one thing that we really do pride ourselves on, is having compassion for every single individual. You can come into any of our locations without a card, without being a medical cannabis patient. And the reason we did that, we built every location to be able to have a safe zone, basically, where you're always welcome to come in and ask questions. We provide free one-on-one consultations. We'll really try to go above and beyond in any way that we can for every patient in New Mexico. And you can purchase CBD, but most of all, I think that the thing that we pride ourselves in is that we're very welcoming just to come in and ask questions. We just want to be, as you guys personally are out there fighting in the field, we just want to be an advocate for our patients as well. So I think it's going to be a great team, partnership that we have together, and we really are honored to be able to support you guys. It's a blessing on our behalf for sure.
Well, thank you so much from the bottom of our heart, and for all of the wonderful resources. You have really rolled out the red carpet for Anita Salas and for ultimately women with breast cancer, because a lot of other charities have risen to the top. Breast cancer was much more popular in the maybe 80s or 90s, as Diane said, and it's still very pervasive, and it's kind of like sometimes can be the forgotten cancer at times, but it's still there. It's still there and still very much needs promotion. So thank you so much.
Well, I just wanted to thank you two so much, and this entire Anita Salas Memorial volunteer group that you guys have done. Thank you for your hearts. I think this is an incredible opportunity for our patients, and I just wanted to let you guys know that the link for the Anita Salas Memorial Fund can be found in the bio below. Thank
you again, Sarah, for having us today. And we have a bonus for you. We'd like to introduce Romy. She has been a client of Anita Salas. She'd like to tell you a little bit about her experience in the use of the fund and how that helped her in her path towards wellness.
Oh, that is so wonderful. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Romy Rodriguez, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 32. That was 6 years that I am in remission. During that process, when I was in cancer, I remember sitting across from my nurse navigator, and she was asking me what was my most stressful concern. And for me, it was my financial. I was single, I was working part-time, going to school full-time, trying to become a nurse. And so unfortunately, I was stressing about where my expenses were going to come. Thankfully enough, my nurse navigator told me about Anita Salas and how it was a grant that they offer for helping to pay for co-pays, medical bills, and just the expenses that you stress about when you're going through treatment. And I just want to say thank you for that. I'm so happy for this foundation. You guys are an organization that's here locally, and that any donations that you put towards this organization, it's helping New Mexicans. Not like these large corporations who you fundraise for, and don't get me wrong, I've done them before, but you never see the funding here within our own state. So I just want to say thank you for what you do.
Thank you for being here today and for saying all that and for supporting us back. We were so happy to help you, and that is our heart, and that's what we want to do. And for us to be able to be there for you meant everything to us. 100% of all our money stays in New Mexico.
Absolutely, that is so incredible. Well, thank you for sharing your journey with us, and I am so happy for you. Congratulations for such a successful remission that you to stay healthy and just be able to be a blessing as a nurse and also as an advocate for Anita Salas. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. That is just such an incredible journey that Anita Salas Memorial Fund has been able to personally, impact your life. So again, I just want to make sure that everyone knows October 30th, Diane will have the booth for the Anita Salas Memorial Fund. Our goal is to raise awareness and hopefully financial proceeds for this incredible organization that is helping our entire state It's at 5200 Eubank, and it's Suite A2. And again, we'll have shirts for sale. The shirts are $10 a piece, and $4 of every shirt sale is going to the Anita Salas Memorial Fund, as well as in our dispensaries that are currently open, which our Eubank location is not currently. We have edibles that we've made special, and $1 of every sale is going to go to the Anita Salas Foundation as well. The link for the Anita Salas Memorial Fund can be found in the bio below. Thank you.